Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, if you guys could please click like on this video, leave a comment, I don't care what it is, anything. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. Turn notifications on if you haven't. And it's bright and early, Monday morning. Today in the shop we have a 2013 Nissan Rogue. Now this vehicle is in for brakes, particularly the front brakes. So we got parts on the way right now. We always like to order our parts in advance. I knew this job was coming in, so before Friday ended, at the end of the day, I went ahead and put in the order for the front brakes. That way they were here first thing Monday morning, and because they weren't actually in stock locally, they were out of town at their warehouse. So if I wouldn't have ordered until this morning, we would have probably not had front brakes until the end of the day, if not first thing tomorrow morning. So first thing in the morning, we should have brakes for this vehicle today. I drove the Del Sol home this weekend, washed it up so it's actually clean for once. Performed phenomenally. Loved it. The new exhaust is much quieter. It's the first time I've really driven it anywhere except for down to the store in about 2 or 3 months. So it's very pumped on the exhaust, so it's much quieter than it was with the cheaper ricer can. So Mikey did a badass job on that exhaust, so very pumped. Coupe's in here, looking good. I'm excited to move forward with this, but we can't move forward with this until this Integra is done, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys this. Now, we have it all prepped out. It's in the booth, it's ready for final paint. So right now I'm getting it on jack stands, except for I went to put another set of jack stands in the rear, and turns out that I remembered loaning them to somebody, or somebody borrowed them without asking. And well, usually when you do that, eventually your tools or your parts or whatever don't make it back. So unfortunately, I don't even have jack stands to put under the rear of this car now. I had them for 15 years. They've now walked away, so pretty bummed about that. So we're gonna have 2 new jack stands I'm gonna pick up tonight from the store. Maybe Snap-on has something. I don't really wanna buy anything super expensive for no reason. We have a lift, so jack stands are just kind of like an extra thing. But I do like to get cars up when I spray them, up nice and high off the ground, because you'll have your spray gun and then you got your moisture catcher, the separator there, and then you got your regulator and your air hose coming off, and you have about 12 inches of just stuff, so you can't really get down to the ground. So if your car's down here on the ground, it's hard to paint this lip. It might look like you have it painted, but then when you stand 10 feet, 20 feet back, you'll see either your clear coat's dry or you didn't quite get enough coverage down there. So I like to get the car nice up in the air like this. Once we get the other set of jack stands, we'll lower it down on some jack stands so it'll be nice and level. I get the wheels off, I get them out of the way. One less thing that holds dirt, one less thing that can get overspray on. We will be taping off these wheel wells anyways. You can see some dirt right there. We'll be taping off these wheel wells. Now, after we prepped it in a 220 grit and with long boards and a different variety of sanding blocks. And after that, we put it into a 320. So with a combination of a hand sanding and DA, we put this in a 320. And then after that, we blew it off. We put it outside. And I don't always like to get vehicles wet, but on this one, it was so dirty and dusty, as you can see. I had no choice. It was gonna be the best option. So when you get it wet, because I wanted to wash all the dust and dirt off out of the thing, when you're prepping, you'll get little spots of bare metal and burn throughs and stuff. And when you put water on that, it will rust. So after we washed it, we pulled it inside, we blew dry it, and we let it dry overnight. Well, the next day we came in and that's when we did our Scotch-Brite, you know? So Scotch-Brite's kind of equivalent to about 320 grit. So we used the red Scotch-Brite, and that's when we went ahead and scuffed in all our little areas in our jams. We opened up all the doors and the hood and the trunk, and we scuffed about 3/16 of an inch in our jam. So we'll do a nice hard line. I don't like to use feather tape, so we'll do a nice hard line, about 3/16 of an inch inside each jam. And if we scuffed a little bit past that, we can always use some rubbing compound or a mini polisher and buff the little scuffs and scratches out. So it will leave a nice factory look when the doors are closed. Our jams are all painted. You can see that was the jam that I showed you guys last week. So that's all put back together. We got our lift gate back on. We got our seal back on, our props back on, and we centered the hatch. Now, sometimes when you're prepping, you'll realize that you forgot a dent or a ding, or maybe you thought you fixed something better than you thought you did. Anyways, I did notice something on the trunk when I was prepping it, but I thought it was good to go, primed it. Well, when I was blocking it out, there just was a little bit of a ding here, and it was gonna, I hit it with some wax and grease remover, and it was gonna stick out like a sore thumb if I didn't fix it. So, unfortunately, I had to fix that real quick the other day before I got it in the spray booth. So I don't usually like doing any prepping or sanding inside the spray booth because this is a clean room 100% of the time. But we're gonna prep this. We're gonna sweep up the dust very carefully, and we're gonna probably wet sand it out and before we start masking. So we're gonna keep dust down to a minimum. There was a small ding here, so I did have to spot prime this area. That's why you can see the guide coat. So that's the update with the Integra. So today we are probably going to start masking it, if not finish masking it. And if I don't finish masking it, I'll finish, not tomorrow. Well, I might be able to work on it a little bit tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm actually heading to Arizona. Last week I got Carmen's car ready to make a big trip. We're gonna be driving all the way to Arizona. It's about a 24-hour drive with fueling and no stops. So this car's gonna sit in here in the clean room until I get back. So as soon as I get back, I'll finish any masking that needs to be done, and we'll go ahead and we'll shoot this car. So I got paint mixed. It's waiting at the paint shop down. I'm gonna pick it up possibly this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. And we'll have this car ready to spray first thing when I get back in about a week. So about a week from today, I'll be back, and that's probably when I'll either spray this car or within the first 2 to 3 days I'm back. So very pumped, very excited. Get excited, guys. It's gonna be kind of our twist of a Type R tribute. Obviously Type R's didn't come in Milano red, so this is right-hand drive, J front. There's a K20 swap. We taped off all the OEM Japanese labels. It's got the DC2 Type R VIN tag, all the Japanese labels. Once it's sprayed, we'll be running it through detail. So very, very pumped to get this thing cleaned up and go do a photo shoot of it and get some posters made. Maybe we'll do some merch with the DC2 Type R Integra theme to it. I don't know. Also, get excited, guys. I have a Chemical Guys detail bucket I'm gonna be giving away. So keep an eye out on Facebook and Instagram on a post, and like, comment, share type of thing. I was gonna get it up the other day, but probably today or tomorrow. I wanna make sure that that post is up before I go on vacation, because I won't be here. Also, there will be more than just one winner. We're gonna do a few other winners, and these are just some of the pieces, but I'm not gonna open them. But we got Nitro shop tees, just like this. They have Nitro Autolab logo on the back like that. We got Nitro shop hoodies just like that, which are pretty much the same as the shop tees, what we wear here in the shop. So we got hoodies, we got tees, we got hats, we got beanies, we got dad hats, trucker hats, you name it. We're gonna have other merch to come too, but for now we're just sticking to the pretty standard shop tee and shop hoodie look. Pretty soon we'll have some like Del Sol themed, maybe we'll do some Type R themed, maybe the coupe, we'll do some themes and stuff. We'll get some different looks to it. We'll maybe do some like designer looks, kind of like a designer brand. But anyways, keep an eye out on Facebook and Instagram for that giveaway post for Christmas. I'm gonna give it away probably at least 3 to 4 winners at least. You'll either get the Chemical Guys detail bucket, hoodie, your choice of a hoodie, hat, shop tee, zip up hoodie, beanie, you name it. Also, I have some stuff listed on eBay. I do a lot of eBay selling. We got a transmission here. Came out of a 95 Honda Civic EX Coupe. So we got distributors. We got AC compressors, motor mounts, fans. Lots of stuff in there. We got some other goodies like gas doors. We got some ignition coil packs from a Ford Escape. So I sell a lot of that type of stuff on eBay. People like to buy the OEM stuff. Looks like I got a gasket here that's got to go back to the auto parts store today. So we'll send that as a return when they drop off our brakes. Anyways, guys, after today, I'm going to be heading to Arizona. I will do some updates in Arizona. We got a pretty cool spot we're staying at. If I see anything cool, I'm going to do a little vlog up there. We'll fly the drone around, get some cool shots. So everybody have a good week. If you could please like this video, leave a comment, I don't care what it is. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we're gonna spread that Integra when we get back. So click that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron though, or like Lonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky.